In 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope was launched into space with the hope of giving us more views of distant stars and galaxies. It was quite an achievement. For over 15 years, plans had been made for the $1 billion telescope, making it the most expensive that was ever built. But the question is, why do we need to put a telescope in space? Why not just use the ones here on Earth, right? Well, it comes down to optics. On Earth, because of the atmosphere that we live and breathe in, it causes problems. If you've ever looked at the night sky and you've seen the stars, you probably know what I mean. The stars are not twinkling because that's what stars do. No, it's because of the atmospherics. And this gives telescopes on Earth really, really big problems. I guess you could say that the stars are a little bit obscured. We need help seeing them, and thus Hubble Space Telescope. But only if things would be just that simple, right? Putting a telescope in the space seems simple enough, right? Well, sorry, it isn't, because soon after deploying the telescope in space, researchers, they were awaiting with this great excitement the first images, and, here's what they got. Just an obscure, fuzzy image of a star that was much worse than anything that was taken from a telescope on Earth. Well, after some time, they figured out what the problem was. They figured out that one of the mirrors in the telescope was broken. And so perhaps the greatest repair mission of all time took place when astronauts went and they replaced the mirror successfully, giving us images like this. As we come into Revelation chapters 8 and 9, we might feel like we have just seen everything in chapter 7, the clearest that we've ever seen before, being before the throne of God and worshiping Him. What a feeling, what a sight. But now, things seem, so yesterday, so obscure. The victory we just experienced is long in the rearview mirror. First, we hear silence. There's no worship, no laughing, no crying, no nothing, just silence. Heaven is waiting to see what's going to happen next, and so do we. They and us wait for God's plan to be revealed, but there is one noise that comes. It's the prayers of God's people. God's listening. While He plans to unleash the next chapter in history, His ear is turned toward us. And then it happens. Destruction comes down. Really, what is described here when we read it is no different than even the destruction we see today. The fires and the floods, the war and the famine. Death. What John is sharing with us are things that have happened, are happening, and are going to happen, and unfortunately, it's going to get worse. And that is what happens to things that are decaying like our world is. Like a piece of wood left out in the rain year after year, our world is becoming soft and rotten, more so than it was before. And then we meet the guy behind it all. No, it isn't God. He doesn't create evil. God doesn't do that. No, we meet Satan. And yes, he's real. And as things go on, it gets even worse, way worse. He's given free rein. And so this begs the question, does God enjoy watching other people do His dirty work? Well, no. He wants to get our attention. That's what's happening here. He wants to get the world's attention. See, He limits what Satan and his minions can do. And that's showing compassion for us as people. He wants to give us another chance. These two chapters, they seem so down. It seems that victory is gone, or at least obscured, because of the amount of the suffering in the world. But the fact is that as the world gets worse, God's grace becomes more and more apparent and more needed. And in your life, when you're down, you need God more than ever. And while victory can be obscured, it can never be vanquished. God in us, we are victory indeed.